What is up, YouTube? Mitch here, the Squash Northwest YouTube channel, and we're inside the house today getting ready to paint. So right now we just started the pre-prep for all the paint. I did a wash already, so, recommended to me by one of my subscribers, Miss Rico. Thank you, Miss Rico. Right here we have vinegar and laundry soap. I'm trying to remember exactly which one. I'm pretty sure I have it over here. I'll show you guys, because she recommended to clean the walls. I do have it. So she recommended to clean the walls with this OxiClean. Works pretty good so far. OxiClean and vinegar, and that's what we use to scrub everything down with a pretty much like a car brush. And then we did that yesterday, got everything pre-prepped and ready. And then today we're taking where's it at? Probably underneath this jag. Yep, we are taking some stripper and we are prepping the walls right now currently. So we're mixing this into a spray bottle and then pouring that on some rags and wiping the walls down, get it ready so the paint will stick a little bit better. That way, and when we go, this is one of the walls I just did, yeah. When we go and touch the walls, it'll be pretty, yep, feels pretty good. We'll wipe them down one more time. And then this is the one I literally just got done doing. Yeah, it's still a little wet. But we got the heater going in here, make it a little bit warmer. And we'll get to painting. I'll probably put you guys on a time lapse so you guys can watch us. I don't have the big light going right now, but that's all right. There's plenty of natural light in here. But we're just gonna be pre-prepping the walls probably for the next 30 minutes or so, and then we'll get to painting. We'll bring you guys along. Well, not painting, we're technically priming the whole thing today. We're not gonna be doing any painting. Just I'd like to get 2 coats on before we are done. So stay tuned, you guys, and I'll turn you on for a time lapse. Welcome back, YouTube. I just realized I was in time-lapse mode there for a second. Fail. I should incorporate. I should upload that still. Anyways, I realized I was in time-lapse mode there for a second, but time-lapse has ended for now. The first coat has been applied, and I'm going to show you guys the how it looks. It's supposed to be thin. Some spots were thicker because the paint accepted it. So I was like, you know what, just leave it. If it's going to accept it to be thick, then let it be thick. So here is where we stopped in the kitchen, and you can still see that it is pretty thin, ready for a second coat. But this is just primer. This isn't our actual paint, obviously. And we'll go down the hallway, and it already looks significantly better. And then this right here is getting replaced. So no point in painting it if it's getting replaced. There's going to be a whole new panel right there. This was like a door or access way to outside or something at one point. So I'm just going to take that off completely. It doesn't need to be on there. So as you can see, there's one of the doors. We got all the way down here. Didn't do the master bedroom. This whole thing is going to be replaced someday, so there's no point in painting it. Going down to here, we didn't paint the bathroom, of course. Though some of those walls got to be replaced as well. And then her bedroom door, which will be replaced because it has that little fun gap right there. So we'll have that replaced. But you can see we did get a decent amount done for the first coat in that 1 hour. Bria's over there getting the other room ready. So we're about to prep it here in a second, clean it, wipe the walls down, get it ready for paint while all this stuff dries, which is going to take some time, but that's all right. So once that dries, we'll get started on the second coat. The stuff down here, I must have scrubbed this better or something because it accepted the paint extremely well, so I left it on there thick for a first coat. It's pretty good. The second coat will make it look significantly better, of course, but yep, that's the plan. So stick around, guys. We're gonna get the little dryer room / pantry painted here in a minute. Might do a time lapse of that as well. If you guys are liking the time lapse, go ahead and subscribe and like and comment down below if that's what you guys want to see. So stay tuned. All right, YouTube. So we went out and got some lunch. They were hungry. We ended up getting taco hell, but that's all right. So we are now in the little pantry room / where we do our clothes drying, and we are going to, don't do that, and oh, excuse me. We are going to do some cleaning on the walls, and then we will do some painting. But first we got to clean the walls, and then after we're done cleaning them, we'll wipe them down with the acetone, make sure that it is prepped and ready to go. And this one should be pretty easy because it looked like somebody already started before us to do some painting in here, so the primer should stick extremely easily to this. We'll find that out in a minute. I got a little piece of wallpaper I got to rip off, but we'll find that out in a minute. Probably do another time lapse if you guys like seeing that, and bring you guys around when we get finished. So stay tuned, and I'll start time lapse here in a second. YouTube, so we're back again. First off, like and subscribe, appreciate that. I know I didn't start the video like that and I need to, but first coat of primer completely on. I'm not a painter. I hate painting, to be honest. I really, really, really hate painting, but it has to be done, obviously. And it's not something I need my dad's help with. It's just slapping paint on. The primer, it's just the first base coat, so it's not like it's going to be pretty or nothing. At least there's one thing I know about painting, is you got to get a good base primer on so that when you do a second coat of primer, it has something to stick to and it looks a lot better. So this is the room that we just did the time lapse on. Excuse me. And looks pretty good. It is obvious where we had to use a brush compared to a roller, and the roller not only is easier but looks so much better. Like you can see, I mean, they might not even need a second coat in a lot of these spots. It looks so good. This was the wall that I did first, and you can see just the texture and how nice that looks. I absolutely love it. I think it looks amazing. So if I can do my regular paint like that, I'd be stoked. Ugly brush stroke. Gross. So, roller. Amazing. I love the way it looks, to be honest. I absolutely love the way it looks. So with that being said, let's walk everything that we painted today. This might actually be a pretty short video now that I'm like trying to piece everything together in my head. The what do you call that? The time lapse might not even be that long. The one from earlier was like an hour of us painting, I think. I think it's only like 10 minutes, not even that. Like 6 minutes of actual time, like your guys' time. So hope you guys like that. Oh, turn his light off. Hope you guys like that time lapse stuff. It's easy for me to film because Loki don't. Oh, he's rubbing up against the paint because he's trying to walk backwards from me walking in front of, or me walking behind him. So this, oh, of course, now I touched the freaking thing. Yep. It's yeah, it's still drying. Anyways, this is where I started. Let me try to hold the door open without ruining this freaking paint. So I painted Natalie's outside of her door. Very, 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 like, harshly. I don't know what other word to use. Just really just slapping paint on. This was all done with a brush, and you can see it doesn't look that good. So got up through here. I'm gonna try to walk through here without touching. Loki, get out of the way. He's got paint all over him from laying in it, brushing up. He literally has a little string of paint coming out of your mouth. Anyway, so, oh man, okay, so this is the hallway, and I did it all with a brush. They were using the rollers because I know it's easier for them, so I decided to use a brush on the whole hallway. And you can see those lines. I hate brush lines. It's just so ugly. Didn't do the master bedroom door. We're gonna go ahead and close that. It's a storage area. Yeah, so we'll walk down this hallway. This wall right here, we're not gonna do because it's gonna be completely removed. And then new wall in there. And I'll deal with that later. We didn't do the restroom. Once again, the walls have to be kind of looked at, attended to is a good word. Did this little room wall. We could have done this room today too. Oh well. Did this little wall, did this little room door, and turned out pretty decent. It's just slapped on there. Just latex primer, 123 Bullseye primer that I sell at my work, and it's decently priced and it covers up extremely well. The first thing that I noticed is when we went to lunch right after we finished all of this. So we obviously came over here and then went this way. I think I could have done that. Oh well. But when we came back from going to get something to eat and I walked back in here, the smell, that was pretty wild. There's some funky smells in here with it being as old as it is, and the people that were living here before me were probably involved in some extracurricular activities. You know what I mean? Yeah, they were smoking some stuff. But yeah, so it stinks. Got a weird smell in there, but the paint is making it smell a lot better. Not like paint, just of neutral smells. So I don't know if that's something to do with this. Here, I'll show you what I'm using. Yeah, that is what we're using. So I don't know what's in that stuff. Working pretty good. Or it could be a combination of what Miss Rico had us wipe the walls down with. But either way, I'm loving it. It smells fantastic. And then we'll end back up inside of this room just to get another final look. Yep, I'm pretty stoked. Absolutely love it. It's done. The first coat is on. It's going to take a while to dry, so we'll definitely not get another coat on today. It's actually starting to get a little late in the afternoon. We still got to clean the kitchen, all kinds of stuff in the actual trailer before we call it a night. So, yep, thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate it. If you guys like these videos, the interior stuff, remodeling, painting, even though that's like the most boring thing in the world, we had to do it today, so throw it on YouTube. If you guys like these kind of videos, let me know down in the comments. Or if you have any suggestions. What is that? We're going to ignore it. Let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, just like and subscribe and keep watching the content. Watch everything all the way through. And see you guys in the next one. Yeah, nothing else to say there, huh? I don't have anything else. Just like, subscribe, comment, all that, right? Yep. Sure did. All right. See you guys in the next one.